Greetings, everyone. This is Elizabeth. How are you doing? We have Jim and Pam. Hello, Dawn and Susie. How are you lovelies doing? Cordelia. TR's Place. Hello, hello. Susie Fick. Hello, hello. And Miss Sandy Visger. Hello. Oh, yay, I can hear myself on there. That's fabulous. All right, so Monday, I was playing with some alcohol inks, and these were the original backgrounds, the alcohol ink backgrounds, on some acetate with a little bit of foil, and then the clean up for these got us these three backgrounds. And I had a lot of y'all yelling at me, put some lights in it. And that is what we're going to do today. We're going to light this little, well, not this one. We're going to light up a card using all of the same stuff, light it up, and turn it into a shaker bits. These little shaker bits are, well, they're not shaker bits. They're sequins. They're sequins from the craft store, from the sewing department. Yeah, you can buy the little sequins from the sewing department, which I don't know how they would use the mermaids, because all the shells and stuff have stitching holes, so you can stitch them. But, yeah, so that's what we have. We have shaker bits. Da, 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 da. Ms. Vay, hello, hello. How are you guys doing? Lots of hellos. I love seeing that. Ooh, Pam cut up some craft plastic today. Yupo substitute for stamp away goodies. Mary Massam, hello, hello. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is make sure we have some lights. And I got these from Ms. Neha at Crescent Creation. She sent them for me to play with, and we used the halo light. That was a lot of fun. I think it was, I don't remember what we did. We lit something up in the center. So the Pear Blossom Press, they have the halo lights. They have easy lights, 2-packs, 3-packs, whatever makes you happy. You can also get lights off of Amazon. I have a whole box full of lights from Amazon. But because I'm not lighting up the whole thing, this is going to be perfect. Okay, this is just going to be fabuloso. Ugh. They're together, and you just, we just pop them apart, okay, and then we untangle them very gently. We don't want to rip out their little components, hopefully. I don't know what's going on there. Unhand it. Okay, so we're going to put one of these back. We're going to pop off one of the batteries. It's pretty cool. It comes with batteries. These are the CR2016. CR2016. You can, I've found at like Harbor Freight, you can get batteries. Sometimes you can get lucky and find them at the Dollar Tree. Just kind of look out for them. They're not too expensive, but they last pretty good. T, hello, hello. Gloria, hello, hello. I bought a pack of that because she recommended it. Let's see, the craft. Okay, so Tiffany Solario. Probably just butchered your name. My bad. She recommended the craft plastic, which, if it's the same craft plastic I got, it's good stuff. They have it in colors. I got it in black. It's really cool stuff to alcohol ink on. Yes, we are pulling out the lights. So we've got our lights, okay? And to do any kind of lighting on your cards, you're also gonna need foam tape. And I get my foam tape at Amazon. It comes in all sorts of widths and funness. So I've got my tape. I've got my lights. First thing is firstest, we're gonna double check to make sure it works. What you're gonna do is you're gonna find the plus side of your battery and the plus side of that and know that it goes in like so. Then we're gonna push the button. So yay, that works fabulous. The other thing you're gonna want is a piece of scrap paper, because if you're gonna mail this, what you're going to want to do is put a piece of paper in there so that when you push the button, it doesn't set it off. So just a junk piece of paper that we can make a little pull thing for it, for the mail. You're going to want your card base, a card panel to stamp on, do your stuff. And because we're doing a shaker card, you need some acetate. Also, you want some acetate to cover your windows or whatever you cut out to make the lights shine through, because we're going to cut all these little windows out to make our lights shine through. So this is the acetate that I put a little bit of white on. I just use some alcohol and clean that little bit of white off, and that will be perfect. Okay, next you need is a plan. Like, you know you're gonna make some shakers, so you need your shaker bits. You've got the foam, you've got your stamps, and my plan is already set up because we've already done it, right? You guys yelled at me, light it up, and I'm like, no, because we made 5 cards that day. I was done. I was like, nope. So we are gonna do this setup. So I have those stamps. These are all my whimsy stamps. 3 different varieties. We're going to be using the Castle from Salty Hair. We're going to be using the Silhouette from Sweet and Salty. And then we're going to use the Shells from Let's Be Mermaids. Of course, you can use whatever you have. If you have like this set, and maybe you have shells and stuff from another set, from another company, you know, grab what's going to make you happy. And, oh yeah, and we're going to use some of the grassy stuff. Losing this dot. This little dot sure does. Oh, it's a bubble, I should say. It's a bubble. Miss Bonnie! Ew, you've been cleaning house. Shame on you. No. Yeah, postage is going up. Uh-oh, somebody's got a song stuck in her head. Yeah, this card might take us a little longer than an hour, but you know, we don't make these cards all the time. These are a special occasion card. Maybe somebody's getting married at the beach. Maybe somebody's sweet 16 and they're celebrating at the beach, or it's a beach theme. You know, that special, extra special occasion card. That's when you pull out the lights, the shakers, you know, the time to do it. Yeah, the international stamps are like forever stamps, as long as they don't have the amount on them, they'll carry over. I need to move that. Don't want to knock that over. So I've got a couple of panels because we're going to we need to kind of do a layout first. So we got to decide where our button's gonna go versus our lights. Okay, we can do that. I was thinking Yeah, they're bendy, so they have a little bit of wire metal in there, so you can bend them the way you need them. Okay, so you can put them there. And I think if I put a shell right there and say push the shell, and then the piece of paper to stop the battery will poke out down here. So I think that's going to be a good spot for this particular light setup. Okay, and then we're going to cut a little border around our little castle. I think what we'll do is we'll cut a border inside so that we have a place for some foam tape to hold our little shaker bits, because this is all going to be shaker bits. Okay, so in order to do that, our shaker bits are going to be on this piece. So we want to decorate this piece. And I think I'm going to decorate it with a panel, just like this. And then do the stamping on this to make our sandwich. That is going to be the best, I feel. That way there we could get some ink on this and not worry about the rest of this card. So I'm going to go ahead and set that to the side. We're going to keep everything full size. Let's get this inkied. And we're going to do it like we did cleanup. Like on this one here, that was cleanup. So what we're going to do is we're going to get our isopropyl alcohol and we're going to get some colors like mermaid and Laguna. No, I want to do pool today. Where's pool? There's patina. Where's my pool party? Pool party! Turquoise? Is that, nope, that's going to be good. Turquoise will be good. We'll go with that since it came up first. And then a touch of, where'd pistachio go? Because that looked good with it the last time. Pistachio. Okay, so we've got a little bit of mermaid, turquoise, and pistachio. Okay, so I'm just going to put a little bit of alcohol right on my glass. You guys can't see it. It's there. I'm going to dribble in a little bit of the green pistachio. And then a little bit of this, the mermaid. And then a little bit of the turquoise. And then we're gonna just kind of play with it right here a little bit. Make sure it's all nice and juicy. That part's not. Get that juicy. Okay, and then we're gonna clean it up. Just like that. Woohoo! Look at that one. Add some alcohol to that. Just to help with the cleanup. Ooh, I like that. I feel it needs a little bit more right there. There we go. There we go. Oh, I like that. I want some splashes though. Let's do some splashes. Let's do it a little bit. Let's get a little bit of the green. We have a little bit of the green. Let's get a little bit more. To do the splashes, we're going to add some alcohol right to my fan brush. We're going to grab some of this right off of there and just, oh yeah, just tap that in there. Ooh, yeah. Oh, look at that. Nice and speckly. You guys can't really... There we go. There we go. A little bit of speckle right there. A window of an envelope for a shaker. Yes. It's a little bit flimsy, but it'll work. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. See, that wasn't too bad. We don't have a lot of cleanup. So we'll get our diluted alcohol and clean up. No use of using the straight stuff to clean up. But I do need to clean my fan brush, because usually I use this for white splashes. Cards by Kendra. Hello, Debbie J. Hello, hello. Pretty good. Get our alcohols put away so we don't knock them over. Pretty quick, easy card. Now we're going to do our stamping. So that'll give that plenty of time to finish drying if it's not. Oh, I'm so glad we added those little green speckles. It's going to look so good. Okay, so here's our card. Now, we're going to cut the center out, but we don't want it white, right? Because we need to cut a border out so we can adhere this to this. So we want to do some fun stuff around the edges. And what is more fun than a little bit of ink blending? And we'll pull out the bluish green Tropical Tango. We'll do some Remember Me, some Clear Skies. Grab our little brushes. And I'm just going to ink up. Let me stamp first. That way there I know where to stop with my ink. So, let's grab our little Misty. It's not you though, I don't need you. Stay put! Okay. Ooh, yeah, the inside. Yeah, a lot of people recycle their envelopes right into their crafts. So, yeah, don't hesitate to use your mail as leftovers. Okay, so let's get our castle. Let's get our castle first thing. Okay, and I want to put the castle. I feel like I want to cut that little star off. But since I'm not trimming my paper, I got it. If I want it cut off, I'm going to put it right on that edge. Okay, I don't want that. There we go. Because we need some good amount of room for those shaker bits. So we're going to go ahead and put that right there. Just like so. Get some black. People use the plastic wrappers that stamps come for. Yes, I save all my stamp packaging because it's all nice clear acetate. I cut the windows out of clear plastic boxes. You know, you buy something at the store, it's got this big plastic window. I cut it out. I got a whole box full of that stuff. Okay, that didn't stamp very good down at the bottom. That is why we have it in our Misty. We're just going to ink that up and go again. Right there. There we go. Nice, beautiful stamping for that. Make sure I get a dry spot of this. Clean that VersaFine Clair off of there so it doesn't stain too bad. Okay, so that part's done. Let's get our, let's do our little leafy greens. That little dot is just trying to roll away. Yeah, I need to make a lot of shakers too. I have a ton of packaging. Okay, so I'm gonna tip this one in more. On the last one, I just kind of stood it there. I'm gonna tip it in a little bit more. Okay, so we get some of that other style in there. Just to add a little bit more interest. Maybe it's swaying in the wind. Woo woo! Love the green hearts. Nee nee nee. Janine, hello, hello. Okay, so there's that. I'm gonna ink that up. A pile of stuff. Well, I guess I didn't ink all of it, but oh well, I did it. It's done. It's inked. Beautifully inked on the first round. Yay. Okay. Love it when that happens. Okay, so we got our leafy greens. What else did we have in our stuff? We had this, which was this, and yes, there we go. Okay, so we need to get this off the edge. Clean that up a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna turn it upside down so I can keep it in the corner, and then we're gonna tip this stamp so it fills up as much of that paper as possible, because remember, we're not trimming this down, so we want it to hang off a little. We want it to fill up as much as possible. That is gonna be our Shelly shells right there. Sally sells cheese shells by the seashore. Surely she will sell some soon. I bet you didn't know I knew that one, did you? You've shown that Matt some, yes, absolutely. And this is just press and seal. When it gets too yucky and it doesn't stick my paper, I can just pull off another piece and replace it. But this is the original piece of press and seal that when Kim in Alaska told me about it. That little lovely hack. So yeah, doesn't hurt my feelings. I don't mind things getting, stampy yuckies in there. Doesn't bother me. Oh, look at that. Let's give that. Ugh. That would be fun, just like that, as just like a little note card. Like this could be the inside of your card. So fun, so fun. And if you're doing a lot of cards, remember, stamp your castle on all of the cards. Stamp the greens on all of the cards. Then do your seashells on all of the cards. Once you find your plan, don't change your stamps out for each card. Change your cards out for each stamp. Oh, never heard the ending. Well, I don't know if it's the proper ending. That's just how I remember it. I don't know when I actually read those kind of poems, how long ago it was, if you know what I mean. Ugh, the card base, it's just looking fabulous. Are we missing anything? No. We are, however, missing... Oh, I don't want to put this away. We're going to check on this. And... I think it's dry. I don't know. It could be. Okay. So we're going to decide... No, maybe I'll stamp her last. Because I need that little mermaid underneath everything. So I'll stamp her last. Only because if I cut the frame kind of funky, I don't want to accidentally cover my mermaid. So we will set that aside. So we'll do her a little bit later. So now we can do some inky blending. Inky blending. We're going to go ahead and take this Tropical Tango. Yeah, it's actually, I think the core of the paper is what might still be wet, because it's a little cold. It's a little cold still, so we'll give it time to dry. Okay, so we're going to take a little bit of that Tropical Tango right in our greenery. See that? Just right in the greenery. And then we're just going to add a little bit here in there, and we're going to stop at our little, and if it goes in, I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried. Okay, so we add a little bit of the Tropical Tango. We're going to come in and add a little bit of our Clear Skies. Try and cover that little spot I had right there. Okay. Because remember, we're going to cut this center part out, and we're going to come in from the center to, I don't mind, okay, because I'm going to cut this out, I don't mind if I get little toothy marks, because I'm just going to pull it in enough so that when I trim around it, it's not solid white. And I got a little too heavy-handed there, but hopefully that'll cut out. Okay, and then we're going to go in with a little bit darker. We're not even going to clean our brush, and we're going to just add a little bit more. There we go. And we colored this with colored pencils last time. Let's do the same thing. Let's go ahead and keep it very similar. You could definitely pull out your alcohol markers, whatever you're doing. Just color it any way you want at this point. I've got some sand for my sea floor, so we're going to do a light brown. Little swirly motions. Okay, maybe that goes right up into there. A little sandy. And sand is great. Sand is brown, sand is cream, sand is white, sand is whatever color you're feeling like. I'll make that the castle. And we're gonna come in with a little bit of sand right in there. Just like so. And we're going to go over it in some spots just to add a little bit of texture. I don't know what that is, so we'll color it yellow. It's probably a rock. Most definitely is probably a rock. So let's get some rock color. And when I do little bitty areas, Okay, rocks have texture, so if you just put in a little dollop of color, okay, just a couple of dollops, maybe a couple colors like that. Pick some spots to add that to, and then go in with another color and kind of tie it all together. And then you'll have like a marbled rock. There's our little marbled rocks, and that one's kind of a yellowy rock. I don't know nothing. Okay. I want my little starfish. Oh, that's neon. I don't want neon orange. We're gonna do a little bit of orange and a little bit of red and a little bit of, I don't know, we'll do this peachy color. Fill in the spots. There's our little star. I don't know what color shells are. I know they're like yellows and browns, but I don't really want a bunch of yellow and brown shells. I'm going to color the inside of this one that way. We'll do this one the same. Got this yellowy color. I'm pushing kind of hard, getting it all filled in. Take this color at the back side of it. Good way to introduce multiple colors for one item. And then maybe we'll do this light colored again. Well, that actually looks like a pretty darn good shell. Look at that. Works for me. And then it looks like I missed that one there, so we'll add this color there, the yellowy color there, and then the creamy color here. The black kind of bled in, but that's okay. Okay, and then we're gonna go with, I don't know. Ooh, that one looks interesting. And this one and this one. We're gonna do the shady areas in this purpley color. And then the medium around the purplies. So look at how quick I'm doing this. And then we're going to take this lighter color and blend them all together. Ooh, that actually turned out pretty darn good. I like that. That's pretty nice looking. Let's do the greenery, because I'm not sure what color I want my house yet. And see, I can go right over the inks. The last time I colored right over the top of alcohol inks, and this time we're going right over the top of a water-based ink, because we can, because yeah. Nice and colorized. Very easy coloring. Just 2 colors. Add some depth. Get a third color going for the side pieces. I don't know what this is. Yes, Miss Mary Massam. These are all the stamps by Whimsy Stamps. That's the company, Whimsy Stamps. And there's a couple of different stamp sets I'm using. I'm using Salty Hair, that's where I got the castle. Sweet and Salty is where I got this, and I'll be using her from the Sweet and Salty set. And then these little guys are from the Let's Be Mermaids. And I will show you guys the full sets again before I finish up so you can see what they are. I bought each set for different reasons. I think the one set I was like, well, I bought the other two, I might as well buy that one too. I actually won several gift certificates for Whimsy stamps. That's one of the reasons I really enjoy them. They have digital stamps, so if you don't have a big budget and you can't do inks, but maybe you have a printer, they do have beautiful digital stamps. I am not a sponsor for them or anything. Yeah, I'm sorry. Ooh, a hamburger helper. We make our own mac and cheese hamburger helpery stuff. Just a little taco seasoning and hamburger, and macaroni and cheese. Do I want a blue castle? You know, all of our little shaker bits are kind of bright and pink, and let's bring some of that pink in. Let's do blues and pinks. I don't know what I'm doing, you guys. I'm just picking colors. Ooh, not that one. Just pick some colors. See how they turn out. You know, they say that the bright colors indicate poisonous. So maybe if the Sharkies and whatnot see the bright colors of the castle, they're thinking, oh, that's poisonous. So let's do that. Let's make poisonous castles. You know, I do not own any metallic pencils. Is that weird or what? I have gel pens, but I don't have metallic colored pencils, aside from the couple that come with the silver and the gold that comes with the Prismas. Prismas. I love my Prismas. They're fabulous. Bethany, hello. Dawn says, I'm back, my belly's full. Gotta get up early in the morning, take the cat to the vet. She's not feeling good. There's something going on. The poor thing. I swear she was just fine, and then all of a sudden she's like not doing good. I'm like, what happened to my poor cat? I don't know. I feel like that needs to be a little bit of purple in there too. I want a better looking purple. Got the car back today from the dealership. They said it was faulty. A faulty part, which is okay, I guess, but they left the bolt. I guess they replaced the bolt to our oil pan, and they left the bolt inside my car. Like, why would you do that? I don't need the bolt. My husband, I guess, needs the bolt now because he put it on the counter instead of in the trash. But I don't know. Don't know why he needs a bolt. But I'm hoping the cat doesn't cost too much to get fixed. I don't know what's wrong with her though. It's kind of sad. Former IT person. Ooh, what? Uh-oh. Cordelia. Oh no. What happened with the former IT person? Hopefully your company's not being bad to them or them being bad to you guys. Oh yeah, that needed that little bit of purple. And I want it a little bit darker underneath, so we're going to add a little bit of blue before we add our purple. Mary says, I love how the castle is made of shells. I know, right? Dawn's liking the pink castle. Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry, Cordelia. That sucks. I don't know why people gotta be like that. Oh, I like that. It's a fabulous looking little castle-y thingy. I'll put this blue in here on these ones as well and then go back over it with the purple. Definitely makes it hard to do your job. Okay, I like that. So I pulled out some blues. I'm not sure now. Yeah, I'm not digging the blue. But that's okay. This is what we do. We do another one. Just like it. Do something we don't like. Finish it up. Finish it up, and then this is how we switch the colors. Don't push too hard. If you're just kind of testing it out, testing the waters, then grab one of the colors you were using that you did like, and then just make a new color. Definitely better. Look at that. There we go. That's better. And then to see how different that is, put the original color right next to it. Great way to expand your colors too if you don't have enough. Purple is made up of red and blue, so you can pretty much put any shade of red or blue under a purple and it will just brighten it up a little bit more. I'm going to do that with this one too. Make this more of a pinkish purple. Nice light layer of pink. One actually doesn't look too bad pink. But ooh, I like it. A little streaky. Darken up the sides, underneath. Really shape it out. And down the side. And very light-handed. Darker down the side. And lighten up. Fill in the rest. Ta-da! And then we'll do a light purple over here on this weird building that I swear just doesn't quite fit in with everything else. That's okay. And darken it up on the side. Darker there, down the side. There we go. And then we're gonna cut those out. We're gonna cut that out. I do think this should be a rock right here, so we'll go ahead and do our rockin'. Colored pencils on acetate? I don't know. Michelle, hello. Sorry I didn't see you sneak in there. Mainly because I'm not watching the chat very good. Thankfully, the chatters take care of each other. How is everybody doing out there? Anybody snacking on some snacky snacks or eating some more dinner? Okay. I want these. What do I want? I want the, let's bring a different, like a, I don't know. We're going to bring this in here. And I don't like it. It's not bright enough. Let's see if I can fix it with a pink. That's not too bad. It's not my favorite though. So we're going to go around. And then we're going to go around again. I'll blend that. And then we're going to go one more time. There we go. Oh, that looks nice. I like that. Okay, So what did we do? We did the color I didn't like. And then this purpley color. Purpley pinky color. Not too worried about going outside the lines there. I'm going to cut that out anyways. Make that a door. Oh, almost forgot this one. Gotta get this one. Okay, and then we're going to follow around. And we're going to get another color and blend in. So, and then our next color. Ta-da! Ta-da, ta-da, ta-da! Get these pencils put away. Need all the space I can muster. I had a lot of pencils out, but I don't think I used them all. Klondike. We just had some of those a couple of weeks ago. What would you do for a Klondike bar? There's our lovely little castle, and we're going to cut out all the little windows, and then we're going to cut out a section of this for our shaker. Yay. And then, yeah. So I got to get my cutting mat. If I was a cutting mat, where would I have gone? Yeah, don't mind me. I lost my cutting mat. I actually put it away. Okay. Always have a nice sharp cutter. Okay, we don't want to cut our fingers off or anything. I'm just going to follow on the inside of the black line the best that I can. There's one. And don't worry if you mess it up or leave some white space. We've got black markers that can fix that. No problems whatsoever. Cheese straws, like cheese puffs or cheesies, I don't know. What is a cheese straw? Are they crunchy? Michelle has been up since 4:30 this morning. You poor thing. It's a long time to be up. Because what is it? Oh, it's... Well, I guess it depends on what time it is there. Ugh, just, oops. I don't know what I was doing there. Let's see if we can't fix that. Yep, there we go. My bad. It's only 8 a.m. now. Oh. She is, okay, Australia maybe? No. Because they're always a day ahead. 8 a.m., 8 p.m. 12-hour difference. In these smaller areas, there's not a lot of like pulling. There's a lot of blades, so you can like push it in to fit the area. Cordelia says I put a little salt, cayenne pepper, and Worcestershire sauce on whatever she's eating. They're crunchy, and you must make them with very sharp cheddar. Oh, I gotcha. At Ross, it's flour, butter, and cheese blended together and piped out. Wow. Okay. 12 hours in front. Oh, look at all my windows. Too bad I don't have a teeny weeny mermaid. Like extra teeny weeny. That would have been so fun. Because we could have put her in the doorway. Oh wait, you know what? Oh my goodness. No, she's not tiny enough. Oh, that would have been so funny. That's all right. Yeah. No, I'm not going to draw a teeny weeny mermaid. I would totally have that in a hot mess. Okay. Could put a fish in there. Pair of peepers. Okay, so you can take, if you're worried about the, the whiteness, you just go over it with your black marker. Just like so. Ta-da! There we go. That's looking fabulous. Okay, so we got that. We're gonna need her. Kind of leave that out so I don't forget. Ugh, look at that. Oh, we need this. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is make sure, because, right, we're gonna have this here. We're gonna have that little mermaid underneath. So we're going to want to cut a nice frame out. And you could pencil one on. You can go willy-nilly. And I think I'm going to do the willy-nillys. And I'm just going to go in like a half an inch-ish. And down and over and down until I get to the seaweed. Okay, just something crazy there. And then I'm just gonna kind of go around everything like a frame if we were fussy cutting. Okay. And before I go chopping there, I need to make sure I have enough room for that. So I'm going to kind of do a sharp turn and just go up higher right there. Yeah, that'll work. And then just kind of make sure I have corner in there, which I went a little too high for that, but we can fix that by coming back down. Okay, oh, look at that. Got ourselves a nice little funky shape. Woohoo! Oh, look it! Oh, it's going to be fabulous. Oh, isn't that lovely? Oh my goodness. Okay. Woohoo! I'm excited. I'm excited. But before we put the acetate on, because I have my little window already made, we're going to go ahead and take our little misty out. Okay, we're going to take this misty out, and we're going to put both pieces in here, just as if we were gluing them together. Okay, so there they are in there, ready to go, and we're going to grab that cute little mermaid, and now we can position her exactly where we want her. Okay, just like that. Get her all inkied up. Make sure everything's in my corner. Okay. Oh, this card. Thank you, T. I think so. As long as we don't drop our ink on it. Have any boo-boos. Well, a little boo-boo would be okay. That just means we get to put an embellishment on it. Make sure I'm double checking. I want to make sure this is going all the right way. And again, this is not a card that I would mass produce, honestly. This would be like those 1 in a million cards that for that extra special occasion. And when somebody asks you about it, you can say, yeah, that one took me a lot of time to get it just right, and I think I just double stamped that. No, I did not, but there is a little blemish there. That's okay. Gosh. So this little spot right there, that kind of not good, not good. Sometimes they're a little bit too high. I'm going to cut that out before I forget. Kind of like sand it down. There we go. Just a little bit teeny bit of height in there. I think we got enough off of there. Dig that out a little bit. So hopefully that won't happen again. But that's okay. What we can do is, where is our colorless blender? I don't know if that'll take that out, but it's worth a shot because that's really dark. So that's not working. I mean, it lightened it up a teeny bit, but not enough. So it's going to be a shaker card. So let's just put a piece of permanent bling in there. We'll just put a couple of these in here. Get another one. These are fingernail gems. There's 4. We'll do 5. Oops. So we'll get 5 fingernail gems in there. Just some clear ones. Glue it right on that little blemish, because everything was going so well, but that's okay. That's okay. Little mermaid, I'll check you out before I put you away. Okay. We're still not panicking. We're all good. We're all good. Okay. I'm just going to set that aside for a moment. Get this. Look at me putting it back where it belongs so I can hunt for it later. Okay, we're going to flip this over. We got our lights. Now, you got to watch your lights. When you go to attach it, right, it's going to look like this. It's going to be kind of weird, okay? So you want to make sure you're attaching it this way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach a little bit of my extra sticky tape right to this piece, just to hold it in place while I'm working. Get some of this. Just add some dark splatter to the background piece. Yeah, I could. I kind of really like it that way. So we're just going to add a little bit of bling, but you totally could add some splatters. Absolutely. Add the splatters just like we did with our fan brush. You could use alcohol inks, watercolors, you know, all the good stuff. Okay. So we're going to put this here. Just like so. Oh, no, no, no. Ugh, not just like so. Elizabeth. Okay. Before. Pardon me. Okay, we're going to get out our extra sticky stuff, because we got to put our acetate down. Or a little bit of acetate. If we can find it. I just buried it. Okay. Because we want our acetate down, okay, so that we can put the shaker bits in there, and so we can actually color this. So if you want a white light, don't color it. If you want a yellow light, you can put a little bit of yellow marker in there, and I think that's what we're going to do. And what I'm going to do is and the shaker bits are just going to stay in there, so we can put foam tape around all of this area. Keep our little shaker bits in. Now I am going to attach a little bit of extra tape. Normally I wouldn't. I mean, if you're not doing a light up card, it's just a shaker card, just the perimeter is fine for your acetate. But I'm going to be working with this, and my little lights are going to be hanging in there, and I don't want it to pull my acetate up. Bethany's still fussing with her printers. What's the matter with the printers? I don't know if I told you guys, when both my printers went down, which is unusual because one is Hewlett Packard black and white, the other is Hewlett Packard colored inkjet printer, and the other is a Brother black and white toner printer, and they both went down at the same time during our crafty Zoom, and I couldn't get them to work. Turns out, I think it was a corrupt file, and it totally trashed my system. So every time I went to print, it just crashed my printing systems. Isn't that the weirdest thing? Have you guys encountered that before? Had a file corrupt your printers? Talk about a nightmare. I don't know why I did that, but we did it. Such a dork. Make sure that tape is... There we go. Oh no. Reds are printing orange tinted. That's not good. Mine does that when it's low on the colors, but I would assume that you've checked all of that. That's so weird. Okay, so there's that. Now we can put our little light here. Okay, and we can just get some regular Scotch tape. Okay, it doesn't have to be anything fancy to get your little lights in here. What you're going to want to do is make sure well, why would they do that? Okay, so I'm trying to separate the lights, and they're not going to separate because they're... Seriously? They're connected to each other. That is the weirdest thing ever. Like, I want to be able to take this light and put it over there, and I can't do that because it's like attached to that one. So let me rethink this here. See that? They're stuck together. It's kind of silly. Okay, we're going to take this way. Going to put that there temporarily because I'm trying to figure this layout out, because we don't want all of our wires sticking out, right? We want them nice and snug, so we're just going to wrap them around the best we can, and we're going to get this little light by the window. We're going to go through that area. Okay. And then we're going to tape that mess right there. Okay. Okay. I'm going to trim this tape because I don't want the tape over my window either. I'm going to use a little bit of this tape to kind of hold it. hold it in place. Oops. Okay. So that one's gonna hopefully light up those two. We don't want that covered up, so we're just gonna pile these wires together. They're super lightweight, so they're gonna stay with just a little bit of tape, which is super nice. You can rip your tape in half. Okay. And we're just gonna wrap this one around that window, and then we're gonna aim this one for the door and that little gem right there. We're gonna get all those to stay put. Haha! Look at that. That'll be fabulous. And then I'm just gonna figure out what to do with these first, I guess. Just gently twist this right over those ones and get that by those two. That'll work. Maybe tuck that in. Catch you. Catch you. Oh, there. Oh, I missed my light. Okay, that's all right. We'll get another one. We'll get it in there. Try this again. Stay put. Stay put. You must stay put. There we go. Okay. Oh, those little wires. We're just going to bend them out of the way. Tuck that down just a little bit. Make sure everybody's looking good. Ho ho ho, yeah. Oops, no, don't lose you. Stay put. Oh no! My acetate doesn't go all the way down. I didn't even think about that little door. Oh well. Hopefully they won't notice because they'll be too fascinated playing with the lights. Okay. Okay, that's gonna go like that. That's gonna be fabulous. Okay, so now we're gonna tape it off for our shaker bits. Okay. And we're gonna take some fatty fat foam. Will that fit right there? Well, hot diggity dog, it will. So we're gonna tape this right up to the edge, and it's gonna hold those wires in place, just like so. Dan, hello. How are you doing? Okay, so that is on there. Okay. Go right across the top. See that? I just cut out a chunk of that. I'll make it fit. My little gems. Get up there. Oops. And I missed on that one. That's alright. We'll trim that off. Just like that. There we go. We'll make it work. Okay, and then we'll see if this will fit down here. Let it, I'd rather hang off. Okay, that's good. Okay, and we're gonna trim again. No biggie. Just gives us more stability having a thicker foam right there. There we go. Okay, now that's a good connection. That's a good connection. What we want to do is get some thin foam in this area, so our little shaker bits will stay put. We don't need them running amok. I cut that a little too. Can I move this down a little? The battery might hang out just a little bit. It should be all right though. Trying to get this to turn. That should work. That should work. And then follow our castle. Oops. And just tuck any wires in that might have escaped the perimeter. Make sure your foams are really well butted up to each other, especially if you're doing a shaker. And I'm gonna have a little gap right there, so I'm just gonna put another little piece right there. Maybe, come on, I need you to stay there. Okay, and we're just gonna put a little bit of a chunk right here, and we're gonna put a little bit of a chunk. Yep, I'm gonna put a little bit of a chunk right here. So it doesn't go in my doorway. Gonna get a little bit more tape because this little light is not staying where I want it to stay. There we go. There we go. Stay put, please. Okay, and then we'll use a teeny bit of foam right here next to this door. A little bit of foam. And then I see that the battery is like much taller than my foam. So we're just going to go around again. I mean, that's all we can do. Just go around again. No big deal. So we're going to start with this. Okay, and just add another layer. So, I mean, that's all you can do. If your stuff is a little bit too tall, no big deal. Just go around and double stack. Because we don't want our battery to be like causing any weirdness. Just gonna push that into place. Make sure that looks good. Get that pushed in. There's some sticky stuff. Okay. And then just go through and go over whatever you put down a second time. So I'm going to remove these two pieces. Make sure they're nice and butted up. Even your second layer. You don't want that second layer, you know, leaving any gaps, because your stuff will still sneak through. Yes, thick is the light, or you'll have a leak. Absolutely. Now get that leveled up. Foam in front of the battery. I'm not sure. Nope, all the shaker bits will be in this area. So I just need to make sure that this well will be full. These are just the light areas. There's no shaker bits going to be in there. We're just going to make sure wherever the shaker bits are going, that's what's getting filled in. See, our shakers are going to stop here, and they're just going to go in there. That all nice and thick. Then we just had this little bit sticking out. Oh, looks good. Looks good, looks good. Okay. Fabulous. Okay, so we're gonna glue these little jimmies. Okay, one of you escaped. Check my roll of tape. Ha 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 ha. Tried to escape. Okay. Glue. So we're gonna put a little bit right there. That little one right there, and then we're gonna put this one right there, and we're gonna put this one right there. I should have put these on a little bit ago, but I wasn't thinking of that. Oh, nope, that's probably up too high. Nope, should be fine. There. So we've got those going on, and I kind of noticed this one was sticking out a little bit. So we're going to trim this back. Ooh, looky. Got a little bit sticking out. Oh, that's just gonna have to stay there. That is my well. Okay. So, I'm gonna make sure everything's clean. Yeah, sometimes I have patience, and then sometimes I don't. It's like the almond joys have nuts and mounds don't. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Okay, now because this is gonna go over the top, full coverage, I can definitely fill my window. And before I do, I'm gonna make sure that's clean because it looks a little goobery. Like I didn't clean it very well. Oh, there you are. I was like, I know I got cotton balls. So we're gonna take our a little bit of alcohol. We're just gonna wipe out that window because I feel like something was, I didn't clean it well the first time. Oh, that's better. Okay, I'm happy. I'm happy now. I'm gonna scoot you out the way. Okay. Shaker bits. Shaker bits. Lots of shaker bits. Okay, we're gonna put a couple of shells in there. They come in different colors. There's little mermaids in there. Get 3 mermaids. Some shells. 5 shells. Is that all that's in there? Yep. Okay. Another mermaid wanted to join the party. Get out! Nobody invited you. Okay, so we've got 5 shells, some mermaids. I don't know what this stuff is, but I have a lot of it. It's like gold and silver. It's like chunky glitter. I don't know. It's crazy. I have a whole bunch of it. Let's get a little something else. That's not enough. That's not enough. I said it's not enough. We gotta go all out. Ooh, yes. We got some Nuvo rainbow triangles. Just add a splash of those. A little splash of pink micro. Ooh, can we even get these open? Ooh. I want to use you. Please let me open you. These are those teeny tiny micro. Ugh. Oh my goodness. Why can't I open you? I really need you open. That was full. Okay, got that one open. Holy moly. I think I never use these things. Okay, so that's closed. We're just going to shake that right into the garbage when I uncover the garbage. And I saw some pink things. Where'd they go? Where'd they go? They're like party sequins. A little pop of color. Don't poke your... I know, right? Okay, so now we're going to clean this mess. When I go to shake this, some stuff's going to escape. But it's not going to be because of that. It's going to be because it's all in the windows. Ugh. What a nightmare. We don't want this stuff on the tape. That's for sure. And then I forgot to color my windows. No, I don't want you in there, little thing. Get out. Okay. So you can take your alcohol markers, whatever you have. I forgot to tint my windows. Just add a little bit to one side or the other. Don't have to fill in the whole thing. But I just noticed I got some tape over this window. Oh, come on. Why you gotta be like that? Just get off my window. There we go. Just push it back. Just push it back. Oh, did I get these ones? Okay. I don't know. Okay. Now here comes the fun part. I need a piece of tape. I need a piece of tape. That'll stick. That'll stick. We don't want to jar this, so try not to stick your fingers in the sticky stuff and cause it to pop up. We don't want to shake them, but we need to make sure we peel all of the papers off. Oh my goodness. Tell you not to stick your fingers in it, and I stick 2 fingers in. Oh. And one final check. Make sure there's nothing on your foam tape, because it could cause something to peep out, sneak out, whatever's. Okay. There we go. Oh my goodness. That was a lot of work. Whee! Okay, we got our little gems on there. They're nice and on there. Yay. Okay. Now, we're going to set this on here. Sometimes I even amaze myself. Look at that. Oh, hot dog. Where's my card base? Where's my card base? Okay. Score, flip, fold. Okay. Get this going. How are you guys doing? Yes, alcohol markers on acetate is only going to tint it. It's not going to add a lot of color. But if you used alcohol ink, that's going to be more substantial, and it's going to color it much, much better. So if you really want the color to pop out in the windows, use alcohol ink. But I didn't want a ton. I just wanted a little hint for like Halloween and stuff. You can, yeah, look at, oh my goodness, lights. Bam, da-da. Look at that. Those lights are super bright, you guys. And yeah, they're kind of yellowy, but the blue shines through the back. Oh, so beautiful. Look at, it's dark, it's light. It's dark, it's light. And little shaky shakes. Oh, look at that. And I like these stationary ones. Like, I like that. Oops, somebody got stuck there. Look at that. Get all those loose ones out that were in with the lights. There we go. Fabulous. Oh, look at that. I was just thinking, you know, we want them to push. So I think if I put a little something there and tell them to push that, then I won't actually have to write push, you know. So maybe if I put a little mermaid, didn't even have a hold of one. I can say inside the card, push the bottom right, the little mermaid. Maybe I'll put her on something. That might work. Let's do this in reverse. Have them push the little mermaid on a shell on the bottom. Yeah, that'll work. And then we're gonna grab that scrap piece of paper and make a little thing so that the light won't light up in transit. This one is definitely gonna cost more to mail. Okay, a bigger envelope, all that fun stuff. T missed the demo. Please shake and light it up again. Absolutely. Please hold. Let me get this little lady on her spot as the point of push. Let's give that a second to dry. All right. All right. Looky. Okay, look at that. So we'll shake it while the light's on, so you can see the little sequins and all the fun stuff you put in there. Now, glitter will stick, but you just put a teeny bit in there, it'll be fine. But look at all those little sequins and the micro beads, and then you turn it off. And Pam says, save the postage, bring it to me at Stamp Away. Okay, ready? Our designer push button. Look it. Beep, beep, beep. Oh my goodness. Ugh. I think we did a really good job on this. And again, this is not a mass production card. This is that extra special event. You know, you're going to make that extra special card. And when they say, oh my gosh, it must have took you forever, you're going to be like, yeah, it took me 2 hours to make this card. And that is okay. Oh my goodness. So happy with it. We're gonna sign the back of it real quick, throw it in the bin. Like so. So we're gonna put our little stickum on there. I want this stickum. Come here, stickum. I just printed stickers and then cut them out square. Handcrafted by Bam. Oops. And then 2022. Look at me. Yay. Hi, Wickabella. How are you doing? Here we go. So there's that. And then for anyone that was interested, okay, we used Whimsy stamps. We used 3 stamp sets for this one little card. Okay, we used this little mermaid here, and these silhouette ones, they're really good. The sweet and salty. We also used this little greenery right there. On this one, the Let's Be Mermaids, I love her. She's absolutely gorgeous. But we used this shell right there, that shells. And then on this one, this is Salty Hair. This is where we got our castle. And it also comes with a super cute mermaid and a big shell for her to sit on. Some more foliage, some bubbles, all that fun stuff. The sequins, you know, just whatever you have in your stash. The actual mermaid ones came out of the fabric department, not out of scrapbooking, but fabric department. What is Bonnie? Bonnie. I do, Miss Bonnie. No, Whimsy stamps. These are all Whimsy stamps. Whimsy. I got my lights from Crescent Creation. They're the Easy Light. And you gotta kind of watch it. This one has 3 lights per button. Some of them only have 2 lights per button, but this was a 2-pack of 3 lights each. Again, mine came from Crescent Creation, but you can get yours wherever Pear Blossom Press is sold. Pam, I honestly don't know, but it's plants, greenery. I call it foliage. I don't know if it's called something else for underwater stuff. But yeah, until somebody corrects me, wet foliage. But yeah, so yeah, definitely Whimsy stamps for all the stamps. Yeah. And Shakerty Bits. I've had my Shakerty Bits for a long time. Some was even gifted to me. Those little triangles. Those were a gift, and I like them. They're shiny. Come on, focus. But yeah, the kind of color shift. It's hard for you guys to see, but it's really easy for me to see. But it's not all seaweed. But that's not all seaweed. Because seaweed is a specific form of the grass stuff that lives under the ocean. So if you're talking about it all, I don't know if it's all called seaweed. See, what did we... Oh, I think of Xmas cards you can make with the lights and the shaker and snow. Yeah. Absolutely. And you'll be seeing the lights. I did a video on Crescent Creation using the halo lights. This is going to be... I've got one more. I might order another set because I have a lot of ideas for winter and Halloween, you know, you put a little spooky something in there and then light it up. It's, yeah. But I did like a tree stump with mine and lit up the little critter on the inside. Underwater foliage. Cool. Dawn is a special person. So, thank you guys for suggesting, rather demanding lights. You know, we were making this card and they're like, light it up. And I'm like, no. We'll save that for another day. And there it is. So don't hesitate to throw out suggestions or things you want to see. See? Underwater, see? And we can create them. I've got glitter falling from my hair. All right. I know the Tim Holtz lights can be cut to any length you need for your projects. Yeah. The ones I get from Amazon, the battery pack's a little bit bigger, but you can trim all the extra lights off too. There's so many on the strand. They're not meant for cards, but they were hecka cheap. So that's what I use them for now. Rocked the challenge. Yeah, they said light it up. I says fine, I'll light it up and turn it into a shaker. What do you say about that? Oh, it's fabulous. Little mermaid got stuck. Hey, it's got her face stuck. Her face is stuck in the foam. Oh well. Beat her up. Get out of the foam, you weirdo. Alrighty. Well, I thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today and inspiring me to do the light it up. Light it up. So fabulous. We will see you next time. The 11th. Okay. I will be doing the Crafty Zoom. If you haven't signed up, it's still open for sign up. 7 p.m. Saturday is the time we're shooting for. It is the only live one this month. There's also a private non-YouTube one that you can, well, you don't even have to sign up. I'll just be posting the link. But the date and time is posted in our group, Chat with Sassy's Crafty Friends. Oh, there we go. All my stuff. I gotta put that bubble away. I lost my bubble. There you are. Have a great night, everyone, and we will see you Saturday, hopefully. Until then, I hope you all have a beautiful evening. And thanks, guys. Thanks bunches. Bye-bye.